Now I gotta talk. We all gotta be quiet. We've only just begun. That's the end of it. When I get to town, we're gonna treat all you women, the way women ought to be treated. We are on tour, and we're doing it better than anybody else alive. Now, Buddy Landell, it's so hard for me to sit back here in this studio looking at a guy out here hollering my name when last year I spent more money on spilt liquor in bars from one side of this world to the other than you made.
Oh, now. It burnt bologna. I got a great interview for you today, man. I met this guy, man, at Guitar Center, and it was the best meeting I ever had, man. I couldn't stop explaining to him and telling him how proud I am of him, and I didn't even know him. You know, I just upped and said, man, I couldn't believe that a young man handling his business and on his shit like this guy here, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's just an honor to even, cause y'all already know I'm starstruck. So it's an honor, and I'm gonna stop talking and introduce this great man. I'm talking about a great man, and he a young man. Just listen to him.
Yeah, I really appreciate it, man. You know, that was a lot of accolades that you just threw at me, so I really appreciate it.
It's real, man.
Yeah, it's definitely real. So I really appreciate you having me on your platform. Burn bologna.
I'm talking about for real.
It's nothing but up from here.
I'm talking about up. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Man, look, I'm sitting here. You had some in your resume, man, and I'm sitting here just blown away, man. I'm talking about it just threw me off. Then you told me how old you were.
Yeah.
Man, tell these folks a little something about your education, where you been, what you going through, you know, and where you going.
Yeah, for sure. So, just got a master's, MBA, Master's of Business Administration. I appreciate the claps.
Oh yeah.
So I got a Master's of Business Administration. I went to Hope International Business School, and that's in Cambridge, Massachusetts.
That's what's up, man.
So, and I'm from Montgomery. I'm from here. You see what I'm saying? So everything is raw. It's real.
Right.
You know, black man. Just really make
white men, purple men, yellow men. It don't matter. Y'all gonna learn something on here, man.
Oh,
and it ain't even about if we prejudice or whatever. Don't let them be prejudiced. Don't let them be prejudiced like the next man. Hopefully all that prejudice done died out. They 70, 80 years old now.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But like the perception is most definitely real. So, you know, but while I'm still here, while I'm still breathing, it's all about motivation and just inspiration. So when it comes to other black men,
right.
So we got to keep the whole ball rolling. Got to keep everything vibrant, real,
right.
Definitely uncut.
Right.
So,
right.
You know, that's kind of how I've been moving, making sure that I most definitely get the education first, and then to take. So from the education, then be able to just share it, because everybody don't really want to go to school.
Right.
So, you know, I had the opportunity to get like a scholarship for it.
Mm-hmm.
Then got another scholarship for it. So
yes,
really just want to make sure that everything is cool.
Okay.
And definitely move in a function of sharing, expressing, and making sure everything is cool. Even when it comes to my you know, Irie. Like, this is my friend right here. So, you know, she's in school too. You see what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
So, I'm really keen to iron sharpen iron. So when that comes into play, I can't be the only person that's most definitely moving without somebody else doing the same thing.
Right.
So I really appreciate it like that. So
yeah,
you know,
I just had to say, every man has a strong black woman behind him. It don't even have to be their girlfriend. It don't have to be they mistress. It can be their mama.
Yeah,
that's true.
You know what I'm saying? It can be their sister.
That's definitely real.
Right, man. So, women, like a woman. Now, let me ask you something.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I have to ask her this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right, boom. If your better half has a female friend that's you see she's better for him than any of the homeboys he got, how would you feel? And I want an honest opinion. How would you feel as a woman? And it's okay to say, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't okay for everybody.
So you saying, like, how would I feel if he had a friend that was supporting him and inspiring him?
Right.
Outside of me?
Outside of you.
Well, it would, like, a lot of factors would come into play. Like, did he know this friend before me?
Right.
Like that. But, like, if it was before me, then I can most definitely, I can be cordial with it, you know, without any feelings behind it, you know, because, like, this is the person he known before me, so
right.
It's some there, you know, a friendship there is solid. So if she's motivating him and keeping him on the right track, I mean, I can respect it.
Yeah.
But as far as, like, we're in a relationship, and, you know, I would like for him to have that within me and not have it with another woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, because, you know, I don't want him to go to her instead of coming to me with situations like that. So, yeah.
You're right. But what if she putting him in a position to help both of y'all?
Okay, if it's just, you know, platonic, then I can do that. Like, if I know how he feel about it, then, like, if he come to me and I trust him and he tells me this is what it is, then that's what it is. Then, and if she's helping both of us, then it's a win-win for us. Now, we're not taking no losses. Right. So, yeah.
We're not taking no losses, y'all. Not at all. Man.
That's real.
That's real. Now, that's real. Hey, look, I can applaud you again. Yeah. Hey, now back to Albert Einstein. Okay. You know, I just had to show my appreciation. You know what I'm saying? Cause a lot of women give up for a lot of different reasons. Death in the family, bills behind, a dude left them. They give up. They need to know it's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I can't say that, like, with him being in school, like, over a course of time, like, there was times, like, we wasn't seeing each other like I wanted to, and it would make you feel like, you know, is it worth it? But, you know, it's more about that person's character than what they doing in their life journey.
Right,
so, yeah.
right. Because I just had a segment on, okay, what I'm doing right now, no time. I'm going through, people think that I don't care, or I'm not concerned, you know, want to be around them, but I don't have time. And I was asking if I was a truck driver, if I was in the army, in the military,
Yeah.
Overseas, which I did a little research on Cam, and he goes and travel and he been everywhere in the world but Jupiter, you know. So you know what I'm saying. So how you deal with that?
Well, I think in any relationship, if you want it to work, you can make it work. Between two persons, like you can't be in it by yourself. So if one person fighting and the other one not fighting, then you know you gotta call it quits at some point. But if both of them put in the work, both parties put in the effort to make it work, then it can happen in any long distance relationship, no matter how far you are. Cause now technology, you know, we consumed by it. You got FaceTime, you got calling, you know, so.
AirDrop.
All of that.
I can AirDrop that number. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's weird, man.
Nah, for real.
Okay.
Speaking on my Master Pro program, I'm an undergrad. With my Master program, like I said, it's called Hope International Business School.
Mm-hmm.
So the school in itself, honestly, like it was a complete honor to even get it accepted into the program.
Right.
I didn't think I was going to get accepted into the program, honestly, because seeing how many people it was actually applying to the program, seeing how many people being able to experience different backgrounds from around the world, and seeing, like, you know, even something as small as like break, and saying, like, I like this to eat opposed to this, and I don't celebrate this because I'm Muslim, or because like I'm this and that, and I don't really agree with American culture, which is understandable because you know I'm from here.
Right.
But the campus was in Cambridge, so having to get accepted and come to America with something outside of that comfort zone.
Right.
So something from like me, I'm from Montgomery, Alabama, and I'm the like. So that in itself, you see what I'm saying? Like that's. I don't have nothing to improve because our culture is something else.
Yeah, we awesome.
Yeah, I have nothing.
Yeah, we could be put anywhere and able to adapt.
Oh, man, and that's true.
Yeah.
So it's not like I had something to prove per se, but I had to prove to myself that I deserve to be here. You see
Know your worth, man.
Yeah.
Know your worth. And know you're gonna have to take chances.
Oh, definitely.
People have to take risks
Yeah.
in success, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that'd be the hardest part is just starting something.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I promise you.
Yeah.
You will think, okay, like man, like when you remember when we had the conversation, I said, man, why you ain't get
The guitar said,
but I you know, everybody gotta eat. I be forgetting. But when you achieve and you work so hard,
yeah.
but when you broke it down to me,
Yeah. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, this is what I had to realize in my journey.
yeah,
It don't matter where you have been, no matter the background or the experience that you have, God will always humble you.
sure will.
You see what I'm saying? He gonna put you in a place to where he gonna be like, man, look, I have brought you from here. I opened up a door.
Yeah.
You know, I did it for you.
What you gonna do with it?
Yeah, what you gonna do with it?
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
and I think from me knowing my journey, God was just like, man, you gotta give me praise no matter what.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta give me praise no matter what your journey is. I'm always gonna be behind you.
Yeah.
But much is given, much is required.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So-
Honestly. Yeah.
So if I'm required to most definitely be submissive, that's something that I had to learn that it's not feminine. Being submissive to like God, He desires you to be submissive to
Right.
Him. And so with me understanding that there's so much worth in being submissive to God, oh man,
It's awesome.
it's
man.
an awesome feeling. Not only is
promise you.
yeah, for sure.
Man, listen, I always tell these folks this story, and I shouldn't tell them, but I like to give it to them raw, you know what I'm saying? Man, I have been in here with my water off,
Yeah.
my gas off,
Yeah.
but not one time I didn't smile. I didn't go, I didn't dig my cleats
Yeah.
in the field and come up out of it. You know what I'm saying? But it also took a higher power and a
Telling
great
you.
support system.
And when I tell you, even when I first encountered, like our first, like, yo, what up, my name Blase Blase.
Yeah.
Like, you can almost feel other people who are men, women of like God.
Right.
Like, cause I'm telling you, man, I've had my feelings hurt so many times. So I'm looking at other classmates. I'm like, man, y'all are prestigious in y'all careers.
Yeah.
I'm like, we took the same classes.
Right.
I know I did better on that test
Yeah.
than you did. So how is it the fact that y'all are excelling so hard and I'm not doing much right now?
It ain't what you know, it's who you know.
Well, oh,
That's
definitely.
crazy, man.
Oh, definitely. And
That's
then-
crazy. I got all these certificates. I got all these credentials.
Yeah.
But Jimmy, John, Joe, Akbar, they gonna get it for me, and that just, I mean, not like it depends on where you go and who you know. Like it can be, you can know a white man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're not saying prejudice in a prejudice way. It's just who you fucking know.
And that's real. Honestly, like I see like what I took out of like everything from me coming back to Montgomery, me not having this all out.
How long you stayed out the country?
Nah, so that's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Okay.
So
I'm sorry.
Yeah. so I was yeah. So like it was like this. Although my school was in Cambridge,
Yeah.
2020 was during COVID, like
Right. Oh, tough year,
so
man.
countries
Man,
borders.
shout out to the survivors. Rest in peace to the ones that gone, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. So many country borders was like closed, and I think Australia borders maybe still not open all the way right now.
Wow.
So, when it come to other countries, the borders was closed, so we had the opportunity to go to other countries virtually. So I'm taking classes in this perspective, like in this respective country,
Right.
and then inside the United States. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, that's
So
cool.
I'm able to have classes in different countries but still be United States. So the significance of that is, now I remember one time in class, I had some background music going. Now keep in mind, I had a class in I forgot what the country was, but I wasn't able to. I was kicked out of class because of my background music. Because in different countries you can't have. They have so many violations in their class, like certain things you just cannot do.
Wow.
Like, and you can't say everything. That's like how we talking freely.
Yeah.
We can't say certain things in other countries because they would take that as like disrespectful.
For real?
Definitely.
Wow.
So you gotta be very cautious and be very well versed in other countries because it's real, man.
It makes sense though.
Matter of fact, it was in Dubai. You can't freely talk about women in Dubai like that. Like, you gotta be very respectful, especially to their people.
Makes sense though.
Yeah.
You ought to be knocked off.
Yeah. We back on?
Yeah. Oh, we always on. We on. We rolling.
Alright, definitely. So back on the check.
Yeah.
So a lot of things that you really cannot present yourself as a person. In other countries, you really can't say certain things or present yourself as being, I don't want to say the word ignorant because I don't like that word per se because,
That's that word. That's the word.
Yeah, okay, so.
Lack of knowledge.
Yeah,
Like,
so.
you don't know.
It's the word we need to use. It's a lot of bullshit going on.
Yeah, and people just don't know.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, having to adapt to different cultures was definitely something that I had to do.
Yeah.
And then even when they talk about like, alright, so taking classes in like London, I really had to understand to be very mindful of speaking proper English.
Cause they lost.
Oh man, like.
Good day, mate.
I'm
that's Australia.
Yeah.
I want tea.
Yeah, but they are keen on good English.
That's
so
good,
if you speak slang or you say like ain't, they don't know what that word mean whatsoever.
Right.
They be like, well, I don't understand.
So pretty much this is a blueprint of why you co-wrote a book.
Well, actually, I wrote the books before. But it's just amazing how like God placed you to do different things to catapult to different areas. Keep in mind.
Right.
So even with applying to the school itself, it was nothing like, oh, I want to go to that school. I got ambition to go there. There was nothing ever like that ever. I was looking for like a grad school program, and I wanted to go to my undergrad program. It just didn't wrap up like that. But I had the opportunity when I got accepted. Then they wanted to come and get me now. So how that worked was like, so I had to pay a $200 admission cost, which at the moment I was just like, man, I don't want to pay that at all.
Right.
Just to apply to the school was $200. So I was like,
just to apply.
Just to apply, so they could take your money and just, slide. So, so I had applied to the school itself. Cool. Now this is the moment we're talking about like God and faith.
Yeah. Like
the faith part of me was just like, okay, I'm competing with everybody around the world. Everybody. And they only can take. So keep in mind, 2020 was COVID. So I'm competing with everybody.
Shout out to COVID. Damn, I hate COVID. Man.
Yeah, so I'm competing with everybody around the world. Plus, I'm competing with a system of they're not having a huge acceptance into the program because of COVID. So I'm like, alright. Here we go. So I had to pay for it. Nah, this is when my faith kicked in super speed.
Yeah,
So I'm just like,
yeah.
alright, here we go. So I paid the money.
Mm-hmm.
I paid the money. And I sat back. And God was just like, you gonna get in?
Yeah.
In my mind, I'm like, I mean, I hope so. That's $200, you feel me? Like, I really hope so. But it was so random though. I remember the day, it was like a Thursday, and at the time working at Wind Creek Casino here in Montgomery at the time.
Right.
So,
right.
you know, Thursday, Thursday, I think that was my off day, or I had work and like a night shift.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, I had got this call from like a very out of country number. So I'm like, man, they about to tax me answering this phone call. I already know it. So,
Damn.
yeah, it was a dean from the London location. He ended up calling me. You see what I'm saying? He ended up calling me, and he was just like, do you have time right now? I said, like, who's this? Like, I was just like, because you already know, like, I mean, people don't answer calls from other countries like that.
Sure don't.
I mean,
I don't have a call from him.
nah, for real. So I answered it, and he was just like, I know you recently applied, and you had an amazing paper, and I really like what you said in your presentation speech. We had to do like a little audio to like present themselves. Like to present me. So I said, all right. So I said, oh yeah, okay. So he may be from the school I just applied for. And he said, not only did you do a great job, I want to give you something else.
Yeah.
I said, you want to give me something else? Like, what exactly can you give me other than say that I'm in the program?
Right.
That's because God told me to. And I just applied not knowing that I was going to get accepted. And then they turned around and gave me a scholarship. Like, man. I was just so ecstatic about that piece. And so how the school was set up is just like, you know, Cambridge just like on the strip. Mm-hmm. You know, there's, they call it Ivy League strip. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's MIT, there's Harvard, there's other big schools.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm just like, man, how in the world, black man from Montgomery, you see what I'm saying?
We in there.
Yeah. I didn't think much of it until I realized when I was in the program and they were telling me how prestigious the school is and this and that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this too for all the younger folks.
Let them know.
Man, look, the school name don't mean jack. It don't.
Right. It don't mean shit.
It don't mean nothing.
I went to the school of hard knocks.
Yeah, nah, for real. I'm telling you. So if you try to go to school based off a school name, don't do that. Don't do it. You can go anywhere. Go anywhere. You feel what I'm saying? Anywhere and still succeed, still be great, still make your mama proud. Anywhere.
And I think the takeaway message from your story, it would be just like you never know what you could do until you're able to do it and apply yourself. Because a lot of people don't do things out here because they don't believe in them first.
Right.
And how you gonna expect somebody else to believe in you when you don't even know, what you can do for yourself?
Nah,
that's really crazy.
And that's definitely real. That's definitely real.
Now let me ask you this for my junior kings and my junior queens, like some of the resources and the steps 1, 2, 3 that they can be taken now at 12 and 13 if they want to go to school, prepare for school, through getting a part-time job while now at like about 16, putting pennies back.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I'm gonna say this piece right here.
Mm-hmm.
Never have too much pride to say I'm better than that because of what I've been through. Don't never put yourself. Don't ever say, nah, I can't work that because I feel better than that. Never ever do that because I had to realize
I love that, man.
You know, I had to realize that even from right now, like, man, on some real, you know, the place where I work, I know for a fact I'm supposed to be making this, but God telling me,
you there.
Yeah,
God
God was
taught you
just
that.
like, nah, I gotta humble you.
God.
So I can catapult you to the next level to where when you get there, you can appreciate the little things that I had gave you. And to me, that's really important to me. You know what I'm saying? Because
I don't mean to cut you off, man.
For sure.
Let me tell you a great story that how I know God is for real.
Yeah.
I got out of prison.
Yeah.
All right. One camera came one day. You know, this is a 10-year period now. All right. Camera came one day. Camera came 2 years later. Camera came a year later.
Yeah.
I got more cameras back that came. All these cameras came
By years. Yeah.
You feel me? I never knew in the fucking world I'd be doing it.
Yeah.
It's in my face, and it's hitting me sometimes when somebody bring. Why? And I used to think, why the fuck everybody keep bringing a fucking camera through here? Then what started this shit?
Right there in your face.
He telling me, camera. I can go, I know a place now. I can go buy somebody waiting on me to buy a camera. But what I'm telling you, people out there, is trusting God. Listen to him, and he gonna send it to you.
No, that's real.
This is no lie. I got 1, 2, 3, a couple more, a camera over there. I got like 10 cameras since I've been out of prison, and I got them yearly. I didn't get them at the same time.
Yeah.
And I just thought about that talking to y'all.
Right.
That's weird. I just thought about that. Praise to God, man.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
He put you right where you needed to be.
Every time he put me right in guitar song.
Yeah.
This a king.
Right.
These folks need to listen to this shit. You a young queen. You support him. That's strong. He supports you. That's even stronger. You know what I'm saying? And y'all should do the same. If you can't work it together, man, y'all need to separate. If you got children together, co-parent. Don't worry about this or that or this, because it's not putting no money in your pockets. It's not paying no bills. It's not putting you through school. It's irrelevant.
Yeah. And I'm saying this piece too.
What
you said. Showing love. Being nice to somebody.
Right.
Giving, just being a man and woman of God. And that's free.
That's free.
You see what I'm saying? like I can give you the same energy, negative, and you'll be free too. But so what I'm saying is like if you gonna make somebody reality.
Yeah.
I'm gonna touch on with that word reality. I'm gonna go into depth about that. But if I'm gonna make my voice to be a reality of somebody else, and it's free, you might as well go in and give you all of you. Now I'm gonna say this too, going back to what I was saying about the whole reality thing. So in management psychology, I took that class. You see what I'm saying? I took that class. That's like one of my last class about the MBA. In management psychology, you see what I'm saying? There's over 1,000 realities. Like, what you seeing about me, what I see about Ari, what y'all see about each other,
right.
that's one reality, but you got 1,000 of them. You see what I'm saying?
So you mean that's a Power Ranger? We gonna make us all?
Like you can legit have a different. So look, I'm gonna say this part right here. So even though they have a reality, what piggybacks reality is perception. The perception and then the reality.
Right.
Those, I'm trying to tell you something. So,
I'm listening.
Yeah, for sure.
And they listening. Break it down to them. That's what they need.
Yeah. So,
we ain't had this.
So the perception is this. The reality is how you think of the perception that's going to form a reality. You see what I'm saying? So if you have 1,000 realities, what I do every day to build on what I did the previous day, you got to most definitely inspire your own self too, though, in that movement. And I'm trying to tell you something. So when I was taking a class, and like the guy, he was like a doctor in like psychology, but he got an MBA in business because he just wanted to be different, I guess. I don't know.
Right.
But then he was just like, well, I work for the news station for like my country, and he lives in Dubai. So he was just saying that I work for different platforms, I do different things.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
So I was just like, that's cool. I have a perception of myself to see myself doing that, But the reality is, I'm at the guitar center. See what I'm saying?
Right.
Those are two different entities. But I'm just saying is, my reality ain't gonna forever be the same.
No, hell no.
It ain't be the same forever.
Man, a girl dogged me out one time so bad, made me feel like I was gonna be a prep cook the rest of my life. I felt so bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I just feel like, back to, you asked that question. I just feel like, all that it is, to be kind to others, you have to be kind to yourself. You got to inspire yourself. You got to light the fire in you. So I feel like, we got a lot of self-hatred out here that's displayed on our people. So that builds up in us. Like, we don't even love us sometimes. So I feel like you got to pour into you before you can pour into other people, So I just feel like that alone, you just got to inspire yourself. And when you feel it, others going to feel it.
Nah, that's real. That's a good point. With lighting something, this is a flame.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But in order to make that flame move, it took for one energy from my fingers to flick.
You deep on that energy. I hear you too.
I'm
listening to you. I'm listening to you.
Yeah.
You deep on energy.
So you gotta flick something to even start a flame. So the flame is your drive, your ambition, that's your hunger.
Right. That's why you got your MBA.
Yeah.
That's why you got your masters. That's why you did. That's why you took that. And go back to you taking classes online in different countries.
Yeah.
Ain't no reason no one should say I can't.
Yeah, real. For real.
Like
how you talk to yourself.
Yeah.
That's the point. You telling yourself you can't do it.
Yeah.
How?
Yourself gonna believe it.
Surely.
Man, I was messed up. Man, I'm talking about like dope, all that. I was messed up.
When Snow didn't get big, man, I won't drill my DJ. I promise you. I got it, cause you. Hey, look, you've been saying that about 2 times, and I'm talking about when we talk. See, you got to do what you love.
Yeah, and that's real.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, you got to do what you love, man.
I was telling her sister last night, I could not continue to do something because, keep in mind, you know what lust is? Like, lust is for somebody else, but I had lust for like...
I lust you.
I had lust for like music, you see what I'm saying? Because I was so into deep about it. Like, man, my roommates is from the city.
You
like,
teach me about... But you know, you come over here, I teach you about this shit, man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm on that shit. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power, but applied knowledge is power.
Yeah. And you know what's all? Yeah, nah, for real. And piggyback off what she said, going back to that free word, knowledge is free.
I love that shit.
Free. Yeah.
I love kings and queens.
Yeah, nah,
It
for
is
real.
free. You can know all you know, but if you don't apply, what is it worth?
Man, y'all strong, man.